Hey everyone, and welcome back to Theory in 3, where we're going to learn the essentials of music theory for guitar in about 3 minutes. Well, today we're going to be looking at accidentals and the order of them. And in order to do that, we're going to grab our handy chart for the circle of fifths that we saw in the last one. And I'm going to walk you through the order of sharps. Now, this is something that you just have to simply memorize. So the order of sharps always occur in the same order. And what I mean by that is if you have 1 sharp or 5 sharps, they're always in the same order. And it's always this. If you go back from C, back 1 step, and go to F, it's always the order F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, E sharp, and B sharp. F, C, G, D, A, E, B. And the way I remember that, or I used to remember that, was a little mnemonic I used to use. It says Frankie can get down and Eddie bops. So if you have 3 sharps, it's always going to be Frankie can get. If you have 5 sharps, Frankie can get down and so on. And that'll determine what major scale you're going to be playing. Now for the flats, you simply go back 2 steps and you go the opposite direction. And we said going to the right is the circle of fifths, going to the left, it's the circle of fourths really. And the order of flats is this: B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat, and F flat for that enharmonic last one. And the mnemonic device that I use for this is big ears always dominate the Great Corn Festival. Big ears always dominate the Great Corn Festival. So if you have 3 flats, it's always B, E, A. If you have 4 flats, it's always B, E, A, and D. All right. Now, some easy ways to remember this, though. If you're looking at a piece of music and you see 3 sharps on it, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp, you just take that last sharp and you pop up a half step. That puts you in the key of A. All right, and if you want to go the opposite direction, all you have to do is take the sharp name, the sharp key name, and go down a half step, and that's your key signature. So for the key of D, for instance, you would have F sharp and C sharp. Or if you take the key of A, you go down a half step, that's G sharp, so your order of sharps is going to be Frankie can get, and so on. And how that plays out on the guitar is if I'm in the key of G, for instance, and I go down a half step, F sharp is my last sharp, so I only have 1 sharp, F sharp, and I'll do this: G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G. And there's my G major scale. Let's say I'm in the key of A. I would go down a half step, that's the note G sharp, so I would have Frankie can get 3 sharps. And if I start on my note A, I would do A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A. And likewise, if we do the same thing with the flat keys, the simple way to remember that is the key signature is always 1 flat beyond the key name. So if I'm in the key of B flat, I have the flats B flat and E flat. If I'm in the key of E flat, I have B flat, E flat, A flat, B, E, A, D, and so on. So for instance, if we took the key of B flat and we said we had the notes B flat and E flat, and you go to play a major scale, you start from the note B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, and B flat. And there's your major scale. So hopefully that helps you to track down the key signatures and what those mean. So until next time, God bless.